should some of the top seeds go?
All right. What is up, guys? It's your boy APK and Ylee back again with another video. And today's video, we are going to take a look at the Evo 2023, which is on the horizon. Now, we are currently in the month of May. That is like we are left with like 4 months. I mean, Ylee, we are left with how many months left for the Evo 2023? Is it 4 or 3 months?
We are left with June, July, August. So barely 3 months.
Wow. Just like Wiley said, we are only left with like almost 3 months. Then Evo 23 will be live at the Evo stage. Okay, so Wiley, right now we are going to take a look at how the players that have been preparing all their lives for this moment. I mean, we all know how this scene has been like for the previous occasions. Evo 2022 was a blast. There were a lot of upsets, a lot of players we probably haven't even heard of. Like, let's take this player for instance. For instance, Kela Zeno. I had never heard about this player before until Evo 2023. And when you take a look at this top 24, you can clearly see there are some names. If you are not following the FGC scene for quite some time, you probably wouldn't know who they are. Let's take a look at players that maybe you probably might have not heard about them, but they were able to make it into the top 24, and the ones that were able to make it to the final top 8. Players like Killer Zingo. Now this player is he's a spawn main, right, Riley?
Yeah, it's a spawn way.
Yeah. Do you have something to tell us about Killer Zinok and how his run was like was like in Evo 2022?
Yeah, sure. In Evo 2022, I recall one strong match about Killer Shinnok was in facing Sonic Fox.
Yeah.
So go to meet Sonic Fox. I think somewhere that should be a match to top 8 also. Yeah, and Sonic Fox took it over Killer Shinnok, but that match wasn't quite a sweep because if you look at the scores, it went to a game.
It was the final game. It was a 3-2.
Yes. So that will tell you that Killer Shinnok isn't someone that is free. Because if you can go toe to toe with Sonic Force into a game 5,
Exactly.
that's qualified you to be one of the great players in the FGC scene.
Yeah, I do believe that that is the case, and that is what has been happening the previous, tournaments. I mean, the online ones and the other majors offline like CEO, Combo Breaker, and the rest. Like you go ahead watching these tournaments and you just see a player that you probably have never heard about in your life, and that player will just keep on surprising everyone on the scene. Let's take just like Wiley was saying about Klasino. Yeah, that was probably the first time I had heard about him, and he went toe to toe with Sonefos. So that should tell you about how people are really, really loving the game, low key, but you probably wouldn't know about them until the bigger stage arises. And Wiley, what do you also say about VLJV?
Well, VL, I've seen VL commentating on Rips Arena quite a lot of time. And what I've also seen about him, he has a lot of matchup knowledge. When you see this guy commentating,
100%.
The kind of facts he can give to you, you see that this is somebody who really laps. This is somebody who really has a lot of matchup knowledge.
Like,
So, but honestly, I haven't seen his gameplay, so I can't say much about that. But from his ideology, from his analysis, I could really tell that he's up in his game.
yeah, definitely. VLJV is one of the players that basically he loves everything about the game and all the frame data. I think he has all the frame data in his head. Like, Wiley, I could say it like that, right? Because when you see VLJV commentating at the Rips Arena, the kind of things or the kind of text this guy will be saying. I remember when he was commentating Deto versus joystick FT 5 money match. I didn't even know that Wiley you could punish Liu Kang's the Nunchaku stance, the low one. He was saying that you for Kabal to punish that low, you have to first block the first hit, then jump, so that the rest of the attack will whiff, so that Kabal can get a free punish. Now, when that guy said that, I was just like, wow, this is a guy that really loves the game, and it goes straight to all the players that have been competing at these high stages. They like loving the game, and when you go back, when you trace this to Evo 2022, you can see there are some names apart me personally like player like Just Nasty. I have never heard about that player before, and your boy Rio, I think Rio. Wiley, do you know Rio?
Yeah, I know about Rio.
I see humility in the chat talking about Kani winning this thing all together. Let's see. We'll get back to the 2023. At first, we just want to elaborate a little bit about how uncertainties and everything that MK11 tournament brings at the higher stages. Yeah, I have never heard about Just Nasty and Rio. Yeah, me personally, I haven't heard about Rio before. So, yeah, when you check, you can clearly see the upset that happened in these matches. But Woozy, I think I've watched Woozy matches. He's a Cetrion player, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Woozy is a Cetrion player. So when I take a look at Evo 2022, you can see how the top 8 and the top 24 was like. There are some. I remember Wiley in around June there. I made some predictions about the Evo top 8 for 2022, and it was like almost the prediction I made. The players I picked, it was only four of those players that made it into the top 8. All of them were eliminated in the top 24 or the top 16 side. So that tells you maybe you probably might be, maybe you will be a fan of a certain player online. You are probably a fan of that person. That person really bodies everyone he encounters online tournaments. But when it comes to the offline, there is something different about offline. As Sonny Force always says, there's something different
Yeah,
about offline. Yeah.
that is true. That is true. Because if you take a character like Sub-Zero, Jade, and Co, you could realize that if you take a statistics look at Combat League, I think NRS published a list of characters that are being used in Combat League. Somewhere that should be somewhere last year. You could see that there are some particular set of characters that were used most. That includes Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Jade, Sindel, and others. And if you take a closer look at those characters that were published, those top 5 that were published, you don't actually see them in offline tournaments. So that really should tell you that there is total difference between the online scene and the offline scene.
Exactly, Wiley. You are right. Like when Nijakla was saying the thing about Sonny Force is when he meets Sonny Force online, he bodies Sonny Force completely. But when the two of them meet at the grander stages, he always loses to Sonny Force. So yeah, what you said is 100% right. That's how different these offline majors is, and as compared to the online events. Like there are certain things you can react to offline, but when you are playing online, you simply can't. Let's take Sub-Zero for an instant. Sub-Zero is a character which is very, 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 very strong online. But when it goes to the offline side, Sub-Zero becomes, I'll probably say Wiley, is Sub-Zero a top tier, or maybe not even a top tier, is Sub-Zero a top 5 character in
Offline.
offline?
Offline, no, I wouldn't put him at top 5. But online, I'll put him at top 5.
Oh, okay. Utility is actually if I would be going to Evo. Utility, I wish I would be able to go, but the thing about getting the visa to US from Africa here is a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, but I really would wish if I could get things sorted in time and be able to attend Evo. But it seems me personally, I see it seems to be unlikely right now. Yeah. So just like what he was saying, he's saying you probably wouldn't be putting Sub-Zero into his top 5 tier list. So as you can see, that's how big of a difference this type of events make from online and offline. And right now, Wiley, we've talked a little bit about Evo 2022. Let's get let's get straight into Evo 23 and the predictions. Me and Wiley, we are going to take our time and take a look at certain players and how we believe they will be performing at Evo 2022. And so we'll be making our top 8 predictions. So Wiley, do you want to take the ball? Get the ball rolling. Let's hear your thoughts on the first player you believe can make the Evo top 8.
Top eight. All right. So if you look at the the offline sense, right? If you look at the offline sense, you could realize that there are some players, whenever they show up, they always get to top eight. So you cannot count such a player out. One is our famous Sonic Force, who doesn't need any introduction.
Exactly. Okay, so your first player to making Evo top 8 is Sonic Force. Is that what you're saying, Wiley? Where did Wiley go? Wiley. Alright, so it seems Wiley is a little bit out of touch. So Wiley was saying he was speaking about Sonic Force. Now, as he said, Wiley.
Should be okay. PK, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I wasn't hearing you for about 30 seconds or so.
Oh, okay, I think my internet was messing up. All right.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
I said the first should be Sonic Fox. Second should be Ninja Killer because those people always make top eight whenever they go to a tournament. Then the third person that will be the twins because they've also made top eights throughout from all the tournaments they've been. So taking those two also into consideration, that will make like top four. Rewind also is not bad. Rewind should make top eight.
Oh,
Foxy will also make top eight. So making six. Then the other two, if I'm to choose, I think it will be fair to get some people from the EU side. Should be Kanimani and probably Deserted.
oh, okay. Yeah. So Wiley, you just gave us a bit of a clue about the type of or the kind of players that will be attending the Evo. Now the thing about the NK or the NRS scene when it comes to the continent is that the NA side always or the Americans they always dominate this type of events when it comes to the NRS games. We all know how Sonic Force and Rewind and Dragon has been dominating the NRS scene. But MK11 Evo 2023 is going to be different. And when I speak about difference, I mean that MK11 right now, the European scene is booming. Like what Rose Arena has been doing for the past, I think for the past 2 years, right? Rose Arena has been, me personally,
Yes, not 3 years.
yeah, for the past 2 years, we've seen a lot of great players from Rips Arena. And we can clearly see that right now they've made their statement. They have made their statements in the FGC scene right now. Players like Kanimani, the Sarted, and his brother Takinada, and we have players like Schoolman, Damastie, and yeah, Wiley. Which once again we have players like okay, Foxy. Foxy needs no introduction because he has been in the scene for quite some time, right?
Yep, Foxy is always there.
Yeah, but the thing is that this time round, MK11 2023 is going to be full of players you don't normally see at Evo.
Yep. I believe there are a lot of good players also out there, which
Okay, seems Wiley's internet is misbehaving. Okay, so I'll take it from there, and then we await Wiley to come back online. yeah, so just like we were talking about this time around, Evo 2023 is going to be different. EU people are they are just
Yeah,
they are coming with full
coming.
vim.
Yeah, most of people who apply to come to the tournaments get denied visa, and due to that, they are unable to attend and go. But I'm hoping this time everybody will be able to get the visa that's it's required, so that we can have a massive comeback.
Definitely. Me personally, I got in touch with Kanimani and the Sarted, and they told me that since they are both in Team Panther is sending all of his players to the Evo 2023. So, and we all know the players that are in the Team Panther. We have players like Kanimani, we have players like the Sarted, Takinada, and Heroism.
Yeah,
We have Foxy, Javier. Like, Wiley, when you think about it, Evo 2023 is not going to be a joke.
so
It's
it's going to
just
be
go,
sweet.
it's just going to be full of sweat. I mean, like Ability, for instance, he too is going to Evo. So like that, it, I don't even know how to describe how excited I am when I'm talking about how Evo 2023 is going to be like. So just like Wiley said, all of these EU sweats are coming into the scene. They are all coming to Evo 2023. So Wiley, right now you've given us your four conk players that you think without a shadow of doubt they are going to make the top four. Players like Sonic Force, Red Wine, Ninja Killer, and what was the fourth one?
Yeah, Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, Rewind, Foxy, then the twins,
All right.
including Kanimani and Disacted.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So that is your perfect top eight prediction, right?
Yep, those are my top eight.
Oh, okay. So just like you heard from Wiley, Wiley gave us he included two of the EU guys to making the top eight. His prediction was players like Kanimani, the Sarted. These two players are from the EU. Kani from Germany and the Sarted from Russia. And we have
Yo, not forgetting, hopefully, I hope Mr. 5000 makes it to Evo so that at least we could have one African within the scene.
yeah. Humility, you are so right. Like the African scene is so slow. Like the other time, I think I saw Hamza name in the pools. Wiley, do you remember something like that?
Yes, yes, I did.
Hamza registered. I thought he had made it, but
I didn't get to see
unfortunately, he
him.
said he didn't get a chance to attend the event. Like Mr. 5000, Killjoy, Hamza, Rising, me, then Wiley. I mean, Fizzy, those were. Imagine all of us attending Evo and having that experience. It would be so fun. But I think
Oh,
about
yeah, sure.
it would be so
Yeah,
fun. Right? But I
I'm
think
very certain one African can wake top eight. I'm very, very certain about that.
definitely players like because we have a lot of sweats. Players like Fizzy, Hamza, Mr. 5000, and Killjoy. Those are probably the best. The top. I think the top four best players in Africa, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Wiley. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But so since they are not going, we are not going to talk much about that. But me personally, Wiley has given us his top eight Evo predictions, and where do I even list? Where do I get to list the names? Let me list them from for here so that you guys get to see it as clear as day. Where do I change the font? Edit. My first one is Sonic Force. Sonic Force. We have Ninja Killer. Then we have Rewind. Then the twins, which is Scorpion Prox and his brother Nicholas. Then decided and Kani Man.
Yeah,
Yo,
including Foxy.
then Foxy Wiley. I think this is more than this is more than eight. Oh. Hold on, let me count.
That should
One,
be.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that is the perfect That is the perfect, Evo top 8 for Ylee. Ylee is saying Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, Real Wine, Scorpion Fox, and Nicholas deserted Kanimani then Foxy. These are his prediction for Evo top 8. I think this list seems to be realistic. Yeah, this is very realistic. I think this can definitely happen. But the thing about MK11 is that Wiley, there are a lot of upset when it gets to this type of event. There is some particular player you probably might think should have performed way better than the others, but when it comes to the matches, that's when the nerves kick in, and it's whoever has the better experience. That's how I should put it. Like when you're going up against player like Sonic Force, he has so much experience in playing offline events. And if you're a new player going up against Sonic Force, the nerves alone in playing Sonic Force, you might crack under. You get it?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That is true. Even in our local tournament stuff, that happens because you find out that when you enter into the arena or the scene and somebody just sees you, hey, this is APK, this is Wiley, and all of a sudden they start shaking. You get it? How
Definitely.
much more you meeting 24
Solid
who you
Force.
know is more than twice the Evo champion.
Exactly. Sonic Force is like I think five people champ, right? Yeah, I believe something like that. And imagine going up against such person. Like the nerves alone is something. Yeah. I believe the EU guys can perform very, very well. Especially Kanimani. Now this is a player that plays I think he plays all the characters.
Yep.
He plays all the characters at such an amazing all the like he plays all the top tiers. Characters like Fujin. His Fujin is insane. He plays Kota. He plays Cabal. Maybe he doesn't play Cabal that very often, but he has his main, which is Jackie Briggs. Riley, say something about Kanimari Jackie Briggs so that the audience can get a glimpse of what is coming to Evo 2023. Riley said we should ban Jackie Briggs at Evo. Because the thing about Kanimani is his Jackie Briggs, he discovered a lot of things people wasn't doing with Jackie Briggs. I mean, Jackie Briggs has a lot of options that she can easily open you up. But imagine someone like Kanimani under this character. I mean, I remember when I was playing Kanimani sometime, he did a leap into a jump kick. And after the jump kick, he did the air shrapnel. And I don't even know how to explain it for the people to get what I mean. But the thing about those who already know how Kanimani Jackie is like, I think they have a pretty good idea about how he plays the character. That character is amazing. And I remember he played Tekken Master in an FT10. He did something to Tekken Master. Tekken Master just quit the game. He quit because he was just fed up of those bullshit Kanimani was doing. So yeah, that's the thing about Kanimani, and he's definitely coming to the Evo. This is like a 16-year. I think he's 17 years right now. So he has those young man reactions. Yeah, Riley. So that is about Kanimani. Then we have the Sergeant, the Sub-Zero God. Wiley.
Yeah, it's all for two. The second is one Sub-Zero player who doesn't really care about neutral. He just plays out of his mind. He just plays like some crazy
Yo,
macro.
Wiley, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he doesn't. You see, that's one thing that separates the started from King Gambler because they both play Sub-Zero. King
Yeah.
Gambler plays so respectful. He plays neutral. He plays accordingly. But the started would be like, nah, that is so trash. Let me just do whatever I have to do and get my way out. So he just triggers for it to randomly, he just puts it out randomly. He doesn't really play to according to any format, so it's really hard to deal with such a character. I
Yeah,
do believe he's going to make the top eight though.
that's why you just summarized the Decided perfectly. But the thing about the Decided 2 is he's really mastered Sub Zero. Sub Zero
Yep.
offline is very difficult character to play against the top players because they can fuzzy most of the 4-2. I believe they can fuzzy that or even react to the 4-2 because 4-2 is, even though it is, Sunday Force said it is reactable, but it is very hard to react to 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing about when you keep on throwing 4-2 in offline, you end up killing yourself. You have to play so amazing with Sub Zero at the offline scene. So yeah, that's one thing about the started. So Wiley has given us his top 8 predictions. Let me also bring in my the players I believe they are going to make Evo top 8. The first player, like Wiley said, there are certain players in this scene. They are so good that in every tournament they goes, they will always make top 8. Me personally, in Evo 2023, I think Sonny Fox is not going to make Evo top 8. Wiley. Me personally, that's how I feel.
All right. So that is your prediction. I will not put your prediction aside though.
Yeah, because I believe most of the players, the way players have been grinding this game, players like King Gambler, the twins, Agamato, and Kanimani, like players have been grinding a lot, and Sonny Force hasn't been playing the game as much as those players. And even
Exactly.
though,
Exactly.
even though Sonny Fox is a very good player, if you don't play the game as much as people are loving, you might find it very difficult. Just like the match with Killer Zinok, Wiley. Killer Zinok played so well. He almost I think Sonny Force was leading 2-0. Then he brought it back to game 5. I think that was the situation. He almost sent Sonny Force to losers. So that should tell you, maybe if you are good and you don't practice as much as you should, there's a chance you might lose. So I believe Sonny Fox isn't going to be in my top 8 prediction. But these are the top 4 players I believe they'll make Evo top 8. The first one is going to be Scorpion Prox. Scorpion Prox doesn't need no introduction. He's the player that won Evo 2022 against Ray Wine. And the next one is going to be Ray Wine is going to make Evo top 8 because almost the past year, all the tournaments he's played in, he's made at least top 4. So I believe Red Wine is going to make Evo top 8. The next one is the god himself, Ninja Killer. Ninja Killer needs no introduction at all. I'm not going to even talk. Wiley, I don't think I need to explain myself about Ninja Killer. Ninja Killer is definitely making top 8 because he's one of the favorite players that is going into this tournament. And the next one is going to be Real Wine, Scorpion Plus, Ninja Killer, and Foxy. I believe Foxy has gotten every tournament Foxy has played. He has made top 8, right?
Yep.
I believe that is the case. So yeah, this time too, I believe he's going to make the top 8 because he plays the game. Unlike Sunday Fox, Foxy really loves the game and he still plays. So I believe Foxy can still make top 8. And one player I'm going to add, which Wiley didn't, is King Gambler. Now King Gambler, Wiley, even though you didn't add King Gambler, I'm going to give you the opportunity to speak about King Gambler.
Yep. So Gambler actually made top eight in the last was it GE or Evo? I think he made top eight in Evo, right? He did. Hello, Epic, am I audible? Hello, are you there? Oh, I think it's that. Can you hear me? Hey, hey, hey.
Why?
Yeah, APK.
You done?
Yeah. So I was saying, Gambler actually made top eight in the last Evo that we played.
Yeah, he did. He made Evo top 8.
He
Yep.
made top eight,
Where is
so you
Gambler?
cannot count him out. Then, if you look at the last offline scene he went to, that was the Texas Showdown. He took it.
Yeah,
He
he
made the
won. He,
first
he
top.
won. He won Texas Showdown.
He won that one. So, such a player to is somebody you should be looking out for. You can't just count him out.
Yep.
But yeah, as for me, for my top eight, I don't think he will make it. But honestly, I don't think they should expect him. He's such a good player.
All right. So yeah, me personally, the reason why I'm saying Kingama is going to make Evo top 8 is this player has been labbing like crazy. I mean, the thing about Kingama is right now he has a little bit of an edge because I think he's the only American that has been playing a lot of the EU people. And the thing about that is also that when you play against a set of a variety of players that you don't normally see their gameplay you don't normally get to play against such people. When you are playing against those people at numerous occasions, it gives you a bit of an edge in facing different opponents at different times. So me personally, I believe King Gambler playing a lot of the EU guys and laughing like crazy for the previous tournaments he's been playing in. And when we take a look at his Evo 2022 run, he got sent to the loser side. But look at how he was able to make it to the top 8. He faced Suneo. Now this guy is a Robocop demon. He beat Suneo 3-1 and he met Mighty Unjust. Mighty Unjust doesn't need any introduction. He's currently one of the best players online in the NA scene. He beat Mighty Unjust 3-2 and he met Conqueror. And that was his path to the top 8. He beat Conqueror 3-0 to make it into this sweaty ass top 8. So yeah, I believe King Gambler is definitely going to be able to make the Evo 2023 top 8. And the next player,
The funny part too, when you look at the Texas Showdown, right? At the start of the top eight, King Gambler was at the losers, so he has to make the run from the loser side to the grand finals.
yeah, that's also the thing about King Gambler. Most of the tournament he's been in, he always gets sent to the losers. And once he gets to the losers, that's when he enters his Super Saiyan mode, as I call it.
Yeah,
Because he destroys everybody in his path when he's in the loser side of the bracket.
mm-hmm. That is the fox spirit, though. That is the fox spirit.
Yeah.
Sonic also has that.
He, exactly. I believe maybe he's learning from the OG Sonic. Okay, so the next player I believe is going to make the Evo top 8 is Kanimani. I believe Kanimani will make the Evo top 8 Ylee. We've already talked about Kanimani, so I don't need to talk a lot about Kani right now. And right now I have six players, right? The next player I believe is going to make the Evo top 8, and I believe he has a very high chance of winning the tournament. But there's an if. The last time he didn't get his visa on in time to attend the Evo 2022. That player is Tekken Master. Tekken Master is, I think, he's probably my favorite, NetherRealm player. Like when I watched his tournament with Sonic Force at the MKX Evo 2016, what this guy did, Ylee, it just made me fall in love with that guy. So I believe Tekken Master, if he attends Evo 2023, he's going to get inside the top 8, 100%.
Yep. Taking a look at the way Tekken Master also reigned during replay because he took the first replay scene. He also made the grand finals of the second replay scene, and he had to fight Sonic toe to toe. So that isn't somebody who is going to be free. You cannot
One
just
of
count him out.
one of the best grand finals I've ever watched in MK11. That was the match with Sonic Force Joker and Tekken Master Sephiroth. That was so amazing. Yeah. So yeah, guys, Tekken Master is the player that I believe is going to make Evo top 8. And the next one is who guys Wiley, who do you think I'm adding?
Surprise me.
Agamotto. I believe Agamotto is going to be the other player which is going to make the Evo 2023 top 8. Now, to those of you who don't know who Agamotto is, I think Agamotto is in Brazil. He's from Brazil, right? Yeah. This guy played Ninja Killer in an FT10. Was it an FT10 or FT5? I think it was an FT10, right?
I don't quite remember.
Yeah, he played Ninja Killer in an FT10 Fujin Mirror, and he beat Ninja Killer in that Fujin Mirror. So yeah, the thing about Akamoto is that this guy is insane. He's a Fujin main, and that's like we all know, Evo 2023 is going to be full of Fujins. There are going to be a lot of Fujin players at Evo. And Akamoto being a Fujin main is going to give him a bit of an edge against a lot of the players, which I believe they deserve, even though they deserve a spot in my prediction. I believe Akamoto, the way he plays his Fujin and how broken Fujin is, I believe he's going to make Evo top 8. So Wiley, these are also my predictions.
Well, that is not bad.
Yeah, so
It's almost aligned with the same thing that I
y-
brought up earlier.
yeah. I think the only difference is Sonic first, then the Started, right?
And yeah,
Yeah. If he was to be top 10, then definitely the next player if he was to be top 10, the two players I would add is what Wiley added them in his top 8, which is Sonic Force and the Started. Yep. So Wiley, we are done with the top 8 predictions. The next one is going to be who do you think is winning Evo top 8?
uh, 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 it will be really hard for you to predict right now who is going to win top 8, who is going to win the Evo 2023. Because if you look at these brackets that we just listed, these top 8 we just listed, these are full of top sweats. I don't think I'm going to win even one match against any of them.
Wiley,
However,
let me say something. Do you know that I've played Foxy Grandpa? I've played him in like 6 occasions. I've never won a single game against him.
uh, okay, I think for your list, I've played Kanimani and I've won at least 2 games out of it. So I
Yeah,
can ensure
but
maybe I can win
Foxy
the
Grandpa
rest.
always bothers me when I meet that guy in combat lane. So yeah, while even though it is very hard to predict who is going to win Evo 2023, we still have to do it because yeah, Wiley, just give us your thoughts on who you probably think has an edge over all the players and will probably end up winning Evo 2023.
Okay, looking at it, I think Prox has better edge over all of them.
Scorpion Prox.
Yep.
Okay.
My
Wiley,
reason being that this is a guy who is 2 times Evo champion, 2021 and 2022.
nope. I think
So
he's
he's
just
already
he's only one Evo champion.
okay. So Nicholas was a 2021, right?
No, the 2021 is 2021. There was no Evo
That was Evo
2021.
online.
That was Evo Online. That was what Sony Force one.
Okay.
Ninja Killer one. Yeah.
All right. So Prox is Evo champion for 2022. And not only that, if you take a look at the previous NRS tournaments, also he's been in top 2. Usually, you see him with his brother competing for the grand finals. So he is somebody who is already has this. He already has the edge to take it. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
He already has the edge to take it because right now it looks like the others are just coming to challenge him because he is currently the one who has the title.
Yeah, and Wiley,
So
let's talk
yeah,
about Scorpion Prox and the character he plays. He played the two most broken characters in the game. Ha.
yeah. Let me tell you one chick thing about MK11. MK11, it's all about we don't have anti-airs. So if you can find characters that can fly, thank you can win the game so easily. That is why Cabal and these Fujin they are broken because those characters they don't know what is neutral, and the same goes with Jackie. So that is why those characters are broken because they just fly, and be breaking the laws of gravity.
Oh man, I'm just laughing. Scorpion Prox plays the two most broken characters, which is Cabal and Fujin. I think Lassie has the best Fujin though, Wiley. Let's say Ninja Killer, between Ninja Killer and Scorpion Prox. Who do you think has the best Fujin?
Oh, uh, I don't think I can decide on that. I don't think I can decide on that.
Yeah, okay, so this one
If
we
you could
just
choose, I think it should be Ninja Killer because if you look at Prox, I think Prox does well with Cabal compared to Fujin.
wow. Wiley, I don't even know what to say because I'm just right now as I'm sitting here, I'm just praying for August to just arrive so that we will just be there watching these sweaty players go at it. Alright, so Wiley's prediction who he thinks Scorpion Prox, the 2022 Evo champion, is going to retain his throne. He's going to be the one who is going to win Evo 2023 once again. But me personally, I have a different player in mind. And Wiley, as we were just talking right now, I'm starting to get a change of heart. What I was planning to say, you know how much I stand Tekken Master, right? But when you take players like Scorpion Prox and Ninja Killer for an instance, these two players, they are just different. They are built different. I mean, Tekken Master is very, very different at Evo. I think all Evo he has played in, he's made top 4. 2019 Evo, he made top 4. Wiley, he made MK11. 2019 MK11, when the game first came out, he made top 4. And at Replay, the last offline tournament, all the big dogs went to, he made top 2. In the finals, he was playing against Sonny Fox, and Sonny Fox ended up winning it. But I believe 2022, he wanted to attend, but he didn't get his things. He didn't get the time to attend the event, so we didn't get to see Tekken Master. But I believe if Tekken Master makes Evo 2023, I believe he can win the tournament. Wiley.
Yeah,
That's my surprise pick.
that's your surprise. All right, now APK, let me ask you this. You earlier made a suggestion that you don't think Sonic Fox is going to win due to the fact that you don't see him playing the game these days, right?
Yeah.
Now you are making the comment that Tekken Master is likely to win it. Let me ask you, when was the last time you saw Tekken Master playing?
That is the thing, Wiley. Like I said, as we started talking, I've had a change of heart because I rarely see Tekken Master playing the game and going live. I don't know if he plays the game indoors like what most people does, but if he's really playing the game and is serious in competing against the big dogs at Evo 2023, then I stand by my point in Tekken Master winning Evo 2023. But if he's not playing the game like what Sonny Force 2 has been doing, then I think I'll be going with Ninja Killer because I believe if Ninja Killer meets Scorpion Prox, Wiley, I believe Ninja Killer will beat Scorpion Prox. Not gonna lie.
I don't remember back then in January or so when Evo 23 was announced that MK11 is going to be part. And I saw Sonic Fox saying that then it's time for him to.
Yeah. Okay.
Really, you
Yeah.
don't see him. I mean, I think back behind the scenes, he's really doing well. He's really loving.
Okay. That's fair enough because in the Evo 2022 too, it was the same thing. He wasn't streaming or anything, but he still made top 8 regardless. And he almost beat Nicholas. It was just a slight mistake, which he did at the last end. Was that? I
When
think
he said it,
he was saying that was it. That was an input error. Even. Yeah, Wiley, right? He was saying that was an input error. I mean, the down one into the jack in the box.
yeah.
Yeah. So you have a point, though. You have a point. So yeah, guys. This is Wiley's and APK's Evo Top 2020, Evo Top 8 2023 predictions. These are mine, and that was Wiley's. And Wiley believes Scorpion Prox is going to win the Evo 2023 once again. But I believe Ninja Killer or Tekken Master if he makes it to the Evo 2023. Those are the players I'm tipping to win the tournament. So we are going to end the stream right here or the video right here. Thanks so much for watching and have a good day. And let us know in the comment section who do you guys think is going to make Evo 2020 trade top 8 and who you think is going to win the whole tournament. Have a great day. Bye bye.